Hey guys, I'm Joe and welcome back to the TB12 Body Coach's Corner. Today we'll be talking about carpal tunnel syndrome. Carpal tunnel syndrome is caused by a compression of the median nerve within the carpal tunnel, and it causes pain, paresthesias, numbness, and weakness in the median nerve distribution to the hand. This commonly occurs in people who are performing repetitive movements with their hands and wrists, like typing on a computer or performing manual labor, or working with heavy machines and equipment that require a powerful grip. To give you a brief background of the syndrome, let's take a look at the anatomy. On the palmar surface of the hand, there's a ligament that attaches to your carpal bones, and it forms a tunnel where nerves and muscles that bend your wrist and fingers are located. It is the median nerve that gets compressed in this area, causing the uncomfortable symptoms of pain, tingling, and numbness. Here at the TB12 Sports Therapy Center, we treat carpal tunnel syndrome with hands-on muscle pliability work, and you can help make progress too with at-home pliability. This is targeted, deep force muscle work intended to lengthen and soften the forearm flexor muscles, which will reduce tension on the tendons around the median nerve and decrease the compression within the carpal tunnel. This will ultimately minimize or eliminate the pain and tingling symptoms. A quick side note before we begin: it is important to consult a healthcare provider if you have not been diagnosed with carpal tunnel syndrome, but have self-diagnosed based on your symptoms. The median nerve distribution comes off of some of your cervical nerve roots, and what you could be experiencing is nerve-related symptoms from your neck down your arm, as opposed to from the carpal tunnel. If this is the case, working the tissue in your wrist and forearm muscles would not solve the problem, since it wouldn't be targeting the source of the issue. There are a couple of ways you can take care of this at home, and we'll explore both of them. One way to treat your syndrome at home is through the use of our vibrating sphere or vibrating roller. When using the sphere, I recommend placing it on a lightly padded surface. Start by locating the palm surface of your wrist. While touching this area, bend your wrist a few times and feel the muscle mass tighten in your forearm near your wrist and towards the inside of your elbow. These are the muscles you're targeting with the sphere. Turn the sphere on and place it on the palm surface of your wrist. Then advance it along all those muscles you just contracted, all the way up to the inside of your elbow. Try for deep strokes. Remember, we're providing a positive trauma to the body, so you should feel some discomfort during the exercise. You always want to make sure you're moving the sphere along the full length of these muscles and not rolling it just halfway up the forearm. When you notice areas that have increased tenderness, spend a few extra seconds in that spot, really rubbing the sphere into those tender muscles. After digging into those tender areas, always follow it up by rolling the sphere along the whole length of the muscle. To really lock in the reduction in stiffness and tenderness this action will cause, you should reciprocally contract and relax the wrist and finger flexor muscles while lengthening the tissue with the sphere. As the sphere slides up the forearm towards the elbow, simultaneously extend the wrist and your fingers, and then return the sphere to your wrist while flexing it. This should be done as quickly and smoothly as possible for about 10 to 15 seconds. This same sequence can be done using a vibrating roller. I'd position the foam roller on a padded floor surface and lean over the roller. The movements will be the same as described with the sphere. We want to hear more from you all. Feel free to reach out to us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at TB12 Sports with other videos you'd like to see us create. We look forward to helping you achieve your version of sustained peak performance.